Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the Royalist France campaign here in Victoria 2 HPM. So far things are going... it's a bit of a mixed bag, you know. We have definitely achieved certain things. We have, made some decent progress on our acquisition of North Africa. We have started memeing into Indochina, which includes puppeting Cambodia, which is awesome. I think we should be able to annex them after revolution and counter-revolution. Form local government, sure. Let's see. Well, I can't really find it here, but I could have swore I saw such a decision. But, oh, here it is, yeah, Cambodian Protectorate. Inherit Cambodia. So, yeah. That'll be nice. Of course, the crown jewel is the French North American territories, some of which are actually states. And I really hope the Americans will get their shit together and actually conquer these places, because it's getting a bit old, this crap over here. I really don't understand why the Americans didn't just take everything. This is like vanilla tier bullshit. Because normally there is like an event thing during the Mexican-American War that gives America all of these territories, but someone must have messed up something, and as a result that didn't happen. So now they are just being slowly eaten up. So hopefully in the next war they will be able to finish them off. Although there's a lot of states here, and the AI likes to peace out before it necessarily has to, so I don't know. It will be interesting to see. But yeah, Lower Canada and Newfoundland are all states of the Great Kingdom of France, you know, the Bourbon Kingdom of France. Maybe we should try and aim for some more states over here. I'm currently working hard to try and make Northern Algeria a state. We're getting reasonably close. 73% here, 79% there. No one has actually really migrated to the colonies over here, but you do start out with some small French pops in Algiers, so that's the reason that we're going to be able to maybe make some of them states by the end of the game. So yeah, actually let's chill with the craftsmen in Paris and let's go. Let's try and make some of these places states. Upper Canada is probably the least likely to become a state. There are some French Canadians in Ottawa, and a tiny bit of them in Kingston, but other than that it's very Anglo, and as a result not very prone to being turned into a state. Ooh, look at that, we have some French immigrants. Could have sworn I saw them. Yeah, Halifax is one... Ah, no, those are African Americans. What? How did you guys get up here? I mean, I don't mind you hanging out, but still. Actually, no, because they generally refuse to assimilate, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Let's put a bureaucrats dude here. Maybe aim for northern Quebec as well. There really aren't that many French Canadians here, but I mean, you don't really need a lot of them. Let's try. Oh, I mean, the earlier I can statify these areas, the better. Because then I can build just even more industries. Let's get some bureaucrats here. I doubt we're going to be able to make Northern Ontario a state, because we're really not getting any real colonial migration over here to speak of. And there are already some British meme heads hanging out here. They might assimilate at some point though. Because there are, for example, a bunch of Irish people, for some reason, hanging out in Newfoundland. I guess they normally assimilate to Anglo-Canadian, but since we showed up, they never got a chance. But I think they are... No, they're not assimilating. Could have sworn I saw some of them assimilating. Huh, guess it stopped. But they are Catholic, and they... well, yeah... They are Catholic people in an area where they don't have any national cores, so... Maybe, yeah, 0% French here, which means there are at least some Frenchies in this region. It's not super relevant though, because it's already a state, but you know, I would like some assimilation. It would allow us to get some more mobilized forces. Our army's getting quite strong though. I feel like it was a good decision to just give up on Alsace-Lorraine. Because all of those constant wars were really hurting us, especially with all the internal trouble we're suffering. Because of our glorious absolute monarchy. Oh, how many thousands have died in order to keep it that way. But such is the way of things. Not really sure what to do now, although speaking of assimilation, we just passed the French Cultural Unity decision, so hopefully we're going to get some assimilation in Brittany and Artois, or Artois, or however you pronounce this. Still not entirely sure if that was a good decision to make, but we did it, and now we will just live with our decision. So, yeah. I really need to do this though. Getting that extra life rating could be pretty tits. So... we need impressionism and in business banks. That is rarely a priority of mine. I mean, business banks could be nice. Ah, the Bretons are salty. Now they want to get free. But they don't have any cores anymore, so they can't get any attention. So boo-hoo, Brittany. Boo-hoo. I am beginning a cultural genocide. That doesn't actually involve killing anyone, it just sort of, you know. I am killing their language and their culture. Yes, it is a glorious day. Yeah, sure, let's ally Morocco. We're currently trying to sphere them, because we are hoping that there's going to be an event or something, or decision like there was with Tunis, to annex them. And man, this is going fast. Are we influencing anyone else at the moment? No, not really. Just gonna keep an eye on Egypt to make sure no one else gets in there. But yeah, I'm starting to think more and more that an invasion of the Ottoman Empire could be in our interest. Also, yeah, in between episodes, I changed the color of Romania, because I felt like the color was a bit too similar to the color we made Austria. So I changed it to the color they have in EU4. So hopefully that is a tolerable color. I feel like it's nice as well though, because it adds a bit of blue to the continent. Because obviously now that we have a white color, we are not nearly as blue anymore. So yep, I think this is pretty neat. But yeah, getting to think more and more that an invasion of the Ottoman Empire would be a good thing. Only real annoyance is that I would have to I'd have to spend infamy. Italy? Weren't we already allies? No? Well, let's ally you then. Mexico for the millionth time? No. I am not Napoleon III. Oh, here we go. God, I want to give these guys some applause. Look at this. So instead of actually saving their capital, the one province that actually matters in rebellions, they have decided to try and besiege this. Man, standing ovation here for the genius of the AI. Oh, maybe Egypt will save their bacon. Or not. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should try and release Egypt. I mean, I'm getting a bit tired of the fact that they are a satellite of the Ottoman Empire. I mean, I feel like normally they would have been released by now. But I guess the fact that the Congress of, I guess, Amsterdam failed to weaken the empire has sort of made the Ottomans stronger than they should be. But maybe they will ditch our sphere here by communist revolt. Go, go, communists! Come on, take it. That would save us a nice little chunk of infamy. So the idea is that we'll invade the Ottomans, we will force them to release Egypt, and we will conquer Libya before the Italians get any funny ideas. And yeah, we'll further our conquest in northern Africa here. Could be good for future colonization of Africa as well. It'll prevent any... Like I remember in my previous campaign, the Portugal one. Ooh, school systems, yes. In my Portugal campaign, the Ottomans actually ended up colonizing a decent bit of land down here, and I really would like to prevent that. So if we can do it before, well, I guess it's 1890 that actually triggers, but still. Yeah, I think that could be useful. Shouldn't be too hard of a war. I mean, the Ottomans are really weak, so... Ah, no, they finally decided to save their capital. Who knows though, will they be able to siege it before it's too late? Oh, never mind, it's Egypt that showed up. Revolution and counter-revolution. Well, I almost got there before you. Denmark, no. Because you're going to be invaded by Germany any day now, or Prussia. And then Germany will unite, which will be terrifying. Ah, there we are, rebellion in our ally. Yeah, there we go. Gain to add to sphere, Casus Belli. Might even want to get that. But, nah. I think we'll just sphere them the good old traditional way. Although, if we do invade them, we'll have a truce. So maybe it is worth it. But I would like to fabricate a... how much time does it actually take to do a place in the sun? It doesn't take that long, and I think our add to sphere will last long enough to where we can do this. Also, did this break apart? No, there's still a satellite, sadly, of Turkey. But yeah, Turkish Socialist Republic. Does that you know, trigger the end of the Ottoman dynasty events? No, it doesn't look like it does. They still have cores on everything. I guess the communists have sort of a, you know, a more international view of things, so it would kind of make sense for them to create sort of a united state here. But yeah, let's actually spend an infamy on this. So there we are. Then we will see how long that lasts. Repay debts. Oh. Add to sphere. Yeah, so it lasts a year. So we then have time to fabricate a place in the sun. We'll do that because that will be the biggest chance of us being able to save some infamy, which would be awesome. So yeah, let's conquer Libya, guys. Why not? We don't get any special events to do. Oh, fuck off, game. And of course I'm going to be busted immediately. Colonial setback. Well, great start, eh? Hey, there we are. End of the Ottoman dynasty. So... yep, that's the end of a bunch of Ottoman cores. So the Ottomans just got wrecked. Maybe we might want to dismantle them down the line, just to have, you know, a bunch of smaller states that would be easier to manage in a sphere. Could be useful. Ah, okay, so that did actually free Egypt. Well then. Well, I mean, that saves me the infamy at least. I still think we will, you know, annex Tripoli. I've already taken infamy for it. Oh, fuck off. You're at war with... oh, jeez. What is going on? Ah, it's just the Romanian liberation of meme land. That's okay. That would just weaken the Turks even further, which will be... kind of work out for me. Greek patriots, yes. Actually, no. I used to spare them, but now Britain is here. Yeah, I'm still friendly, but that's really all there is to it. Well, I don't know. I don't care too much about that right now. We did just get counter-revolution and revolution, also known as the same thing, but the other way around. So let's do, let's create the Cambodia Protectorate, and let's do French Indochina. It just gives us a bunch of bonuses. It doesn't actually impact us in any, you know, it doesn't give us any land, but that's fine. It might let us have some. Might give us some stuff later on, I'm not sure. Also, how come we can't do this? Ah, we need the Berlin Conference first. So let's actually get those business banks or whatever. To get those bonuses in Paris. But yeah, now we're set to inherit Egypt at some point, and we're going to be taking over Libya. All of North Africa will be ours. Yes, it will be glorious. Speaking of North Africa, let's get them up to friendly. Beer halls, well, I guess we'll have to do that. I don't want to give them ticking, whatever that is. Ooh, French Patriots! Yes, go, go, go! Ha! They even used the old suits. They used the pre-revolutionary suits. I must say I frown on that, but they are fighting the good fight, so I guess I'll have to force, or sort of have to respect them for that. Anyways, also you can notice I have actually built up a bit more boats. So, yay me. Let's get you on the boats. I think this army could just... hey, even more reforms. I mean, hopefully we won't, like, just run out of reforms eventually. That would be kind of awkward. Although, actually, I think I'm going to ban child labor, actually. Because that increases education efficiency by 7%. Our education is pretty decent. We got 71% literacy there. And hey, we have another focus. Sweet. Where should we focus? Currently trying to make states in North America. We're making some progress. We might be able to pull that off. There aren't any real Frenchmen in Constantine yet though, sadly. Have anyone moved into Tunis? I guess it's a bit early to look into those kinds of things. But whatever. I guess we'll just do some craftsmen somewhere then. I don't know. Alright, there we are. Casus Belli. Ooh, we can also take like Jordan and shit like that. But no, we'll focus on Tripolitania for a starter. So now we have a bunch of Casus Bellis against them. So awesome. We will do Tripolitania. Do we call anyone? I don't think so. I don't need anyone else getting any funny ideas. And I'm sure we can successfully do this on our own. After all, yeah, the Turks are still at war with Russia, so... And also the Greeks were able to get their hands on Thessalia. So yeah, go Greece. I mean, it does kind of suck, to be fair, though, because it's making my sphere of influence smaller, so... I guess I shouldn't be celebrating it, but whatever. Oh, there's the end of that war, so now Romania got a little bit bigger. Not only did they get it... Ooh, poop. Retreat from that. Yes, I am not interested. What militants do we have? Oh wow, you really don't have to go all the way over there, you meme. No, I want to go straight to the capital. Well, I want to get as close as I can anyways. Huh, they're quite the impressive navy actually. Yeah, let's land over here. And we'll try and make our way to Istanbul. For the glory of the king. And we can just sit here and occupy, I guess. And we need to add war goals. We're not allowed. What do you mean we're not the war leader? Ah, never mind. We are the war leader. The war is just not going well enough, quote unquote. By whatever weird standards the AI or the files or whatever used to determine how well a war is going. Oh, fuck off. A crisis in Sudan? No. I don't need that. Especially, I can't even get involved. Oh, nice. It failed to enlist interest. Look at that. Fucking perfidious Albion trying to be sneaky and try and take away whatever you want to call it, Sudan, under my nose. How intolerable. Anyways, let's kill this Turkish army. That should suck for them. It's quite expensive actually to force them into our sphere. It costs like 50 war score, so... Gonna need to kill those Turks. I'm not going to be dismantling them, I've decided. I just can't be bothered. It costs so much and in terms of war score and whatnot, so it would not really be worth it, I feel. Also, why did I send them here? That makes no sense. Let's go to... I don't know. I guess we'll siege... Oh, fuck off. Well, maybe we can actually win this. Oh yeah, we can totally win it. Nice. I mean, if you just want to give up already, then I wouldn't mind. No? Very well then. No, I really want to add him to my sphere, because we're going to have a truce with them, and I don't want anyone else to get any funny ideas while we can't actually influence them directly. Oh, shit! The North German Federation have formed, and they're now invading Denmark to take their land. Well, there you are. For some reason they have not spared this guy for some reason. Same with these people. They didn't even join. Huh. Well, I'm sure they'll get around to doing it eventually. I kind of want them to form. It'll make the conquest of this area a lot easier, so we're just gonna let it happen, even if it's a bit scary. But down the line we should be able to get Russia in on the alliance, so I'll simplify things. Oh jeez, Austria's getting a bit closer to getting Grey Power status. Do not appreciate that. Also, we have Suez Morocco, where we didn't get any fancy decision to annex them, so that sucks. But what are we gonna do? And it looks like the Turkish Socialist Republic finally had enough. We'll probably have to keep a garrison here to protect them from any further revolutions. Not a huge fan of them being communist and whatnot, but whatever. So acquire Tripolitania, acquire Cyrenaica. Double check that I actually clicked the right provinces. I did. And add the Turkish Socialist Republic to my sphere of influence. Proceed. So there we are. They're now back in our sphere, so our little coalition here is strong as always. But now, Egypt is a free nation, well, temporarily, and French Africa just got a little bit bigger. Ooh, Balfour Declaration. Sure, that's free prestige. So I might as well... Ooh, we can organize Libya. There we are. Why not? Get some colonial exploitation and whatnot. And then we'll do Balfour Declaration. Reform local government. And that's that. And now we really need to just start waiting for the scramble to begin. I should probably look into any spheres here, if any people are having any funny ideas. Yeah, the British are a bit too cordial in Fouta Djallon, so it definitely could be useful to stop that. Yeah. Do not appreciate all of this. Also, shouldn't I get a decision or something to get the Congo? Oh no, I need colonial negotiations first. Isn't that here? No, it's not. It's here. Ah, so we just need to wait until 1880. Guess that's fine. Could try and get some of these other technologies though, like economic responsibility, naval logistics, and some of that stuff. Having to get naval logistics. That's such a waste of research points. I don't know. We'll think about it. Alright, we finally got Impressionism, so now we can get the Haussmann renovations. So yeah, now I think, is this the one that, yeah, open boulevards championed by Haussmann have remained defining characteristics of Paris street layout ever since. So this is good, because a big reason for the July Revolution that overthrew the Bourbon monarchy was the fact that all the tiny streets in France could be barricaded pretty easily. So by doing this, we will safeguard ourselves and hopefully prevent any such things from ever happening again. No more revolution. Only awesomeness. So now what do we get? Guess we can get some extra naval bases before colonization gets going, for realsies. Also, look at the amount of troops we can get now. It's really grown quite a bit. Yeah, I am getting more and more happy with my decision to just give up on Alsace-Lorraine. Not at all worth wasting my time on that place. Right, let's kick the British out of Fouta Djallon. This place, cordial. Well, looks like we're doing fine there. Fouta Taru, yeah, and stuff looks pretty good. Stuff looks pretty good. Still have not gotten any event to annex Madagascar though. I guess that happens later, but still. Bit annoying. But yeah, now Germany is really close to forming. They just need to sphere some, these three minor states, and they'll be golden. Which will of course be very scary, but oh well. Ah, here we are! Suez Canal finished! On the year 1875, the construction of the Suez Canal is finally finished. Numerous technical, political and financial problems have been overcome, and the final cost was more than double the original estimate. Many have died in accidents, but the canal is now finally ready for use. The opening will be performed by the Khedive Ismail of Egypt and Sudan, and at Ismail's invitation, our ship will be the first to cross the canal. The opening ceremony will be held in a few days, as soon as the preparations are finished. Glory for France. Oh, everyone becomes in favor of trinket safety. Wait, the pops in Suez. Okay, I was like, wait, like killing 3% of our entire population, isn't that a bit crazy? But yeah, there we are, Suez Canal, look at that. So now we can much easier get over to Vietnam, which is awesome. Because I definitely want to continue expanding my lands over here. But that is not really a priority right now. Now we're getting close to Africa, or yeah, fighting in Africa, so that's going to be our priority. Yes, the Suez Canal, import cost -20, prestige, and tariff efficiency. Very nice. I love it. Also, the Turks really hate me. I need to work on that. Because I can't even get access or an alliance. Our ships crosses the Suez. During the inauguration of the Suez, our ship was the first to ever cross Suez, bringing glory to our nation, as it should be. I think actually there's like an alternative bit to that event, where like the British can like sneak a boat past you or something. But don't quote me on that. Oh shit. Intervention in Egypt. We have received disturbing reports of rebellion in Egypt on a scale where our interests in the Suez might become threatened. Is this a dynamic event or what? Ah, we have to spend 3 infamy on this? That sucks. But I guess we'll have to do it if we want to annex them down the line. We must protect our investment. Make puppet. Yes, I will make them a puppet, alright. Ugh, now I have to sphere them all over again though. Yeah, sure. Declare war, make puppet. I assume we're gonna get a decision to annex them later on. So let's go. Did my troops get home? Yes, they did. Well, now they need to be shipped off again immediately. So, back to the east you go. We need to protect our investment. The Egyptians shall not have our canal. Guess the garrison in Libya, or North Africa in general, can be sent over to help. Really? Canadian nationalists? That's the first rebellion in Canada, actually. How dare you? Who do you think you are? And there we are. Egypt becomes a puppet of France. And so French Africa expands. Is there like a decision or something to annex them, or will it be by event? I don't know. We will have to wait and see. If we don't actually get anything to annex them, then I guess I'll just have to release them and, you know, use the standard casus belli on them. Which would be very annoying, but maybe necessary. Oh, look at that! We can now actually... we have gotten to the point where we can incorporate the Maritimes as a state. Sadly though, we don't have enough colonial points for that. And those colonial points are also going to be going down quite fast now, because of the little scramble that is about to come up. So yeah, that's something. But, oh well. It's really all I'm waiting for at this point, just sitting around here, burning infamy. Oh, we have 2 unused national focuses. Well, that will not do. Let us get some of those craftsmen. Oh, yes. Wait, what? Really? What happened? The South German Federation is no longer aligned with the rest of Germany. The 2 federations have gone against each other. What a fascinating turn of events. Could we at all even hope to sphere them? Nah, I doubt it. I mean, I'll do the alliance, what the hell. It would mean that if the Germans decided to invade us right this moment, then we would actually have a nice ally, so yay. Anyways, let's get some economic responsibility. That'll boost the speed at which we will gain the casus belli, so that's nice. Or actually, no. Now that I think about it, it's not actually that important. I mean, these colonies unlock soon, but I sort of doubt I'm going to be able to get those. Those are generally British territories. Shit, are there... so yeah, now we're going down to 15. Are there any territories I should keep an eye on? So what the hell is going on over here? Why exactly did Chile not gain this province? I do not know. Seems like most of these islands are... no, this is 15. 15, yeah, so some of these islands can be colonized soon, I think. Yeah. Well, good. Not Papua New Guinea though, but yeah. Can try and secure some of these islands, I think. Yes, I have built a port here, so let's keep going with that. So that's good. Oh yeah, I never did show off this. Yeah, got our little awesome colony here now. Colonial exploitation, awesome. We even got some assimilation rate, but I really doubt anyone's going to be assimilating down there. Yay! Finally we can get a state in Algiers. Fucking awesome. Finally remove that focus, and there we are. Fully integrated Algiers. The integration of Africa begins. How close are we to get Oran? Pretty close, so hopefully that'll happen eventually as well. Alright, our potential for industry grows, but I really need to start building that industry. I don't think I've gotten any industry here yet. Actually no, there has been a factory built here, so at least there is something going on. That is good. But yeah. Oh, would you look at that? The British have been kicked out of Portugal. Awesome. Let's stop influencing Argentina. That's not really a priority. Well, let's see if we can snag Portugal here before anything else happens. Let's get some investments going, just to smooth the process along. Ooh, we can form Arabia. Yeah, let's totally do that. A little puppet nation. Awesome. Yes, the absolute monarchy of Arabia. French Arabia. Very nice. That'll be just good. Right then, so we stole some lands from the Turks, but that's okay. Oh man, our influence grows. So nice that we are finally seeing some real good progress here, you know. Seeing our strength being truly boosted. I mean, we're still a shit compared to Germany, but you know. Damn it! That's the fucking third time they have done that. Ay. You are truly the cancer of this world, Netherlands. Cancer is thou name. What's this? Freedom of womb. Yes, we will support abolitionism. Obviously, we are an absolute monarchy, but our people deserve, or people in general deserve certain, well, they don't deserve rights, but you know, they deserve certain comforts, I guess. God, look how close we are to getting Oran. So painfully close. Also, how come we haven't gotten like a single dude to show up in Constantine? I've seen the AI get this as a state, so don't know what we're messing up here. How annoying. A crisis in southern Serbia. I don't need this right now. I really don't. No, I will not support you. I will not get involved in this dumb shit. Okay, so that just happened. Well, once again, not super interested. As long as we don't get a war right now, I am fine. Because all my forces are all over the colonies at this point. Ooh. Edouard Manet. Oh, neat. So everyone becomes super conscious. Well, the upper classes, that is. That's fine. Alright, however, I think we're going to end the episode here, right before we begin the first round of the scramble for Africa. So that'll be pretty nice. Yeah, in the next episode we're going to be scrambling as fast as we can. Can we? Oh yeah, we can totally colonize this. If we can, that is. That sentence was a bit weird, but yeah, it's going to be a competition with the British here. So it will be interesting to see who gets it. I will assume the British will get it, because I doubt I'm going to really give too many shits. You know, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time and potentially get into a war just to get this colony. Even if it is a rather nice colony. But whatever. I have troops all over. So we have troops on Fernando Po with ready transports that we're going to start memeing into Nigeria immediately. And then we have troops in our colonies here. We have troops in our colony here. Got people ready just in case there's going to be some events allowing us to take down the remaining chunk of Algeria and Morocco. We even got some troops down here ready to knock out Somalia and possibly Tanzania, or I mean Zanzibar. Well, part of this is part of modern day Tanzania, so I guess I wasn't completely wrong. Also, I need to remember to actually try and click some of these buttons and get some of these awesome colonies, because that would be awesome. Because these places can potentially be made into states, which would be even better. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.